Bill O'Leary coming to you live. It's part of our Thirsty Thursday series. I'm an elder law, estate planning, and probate attorney with Legacy Planning Law Group, and for a while now, at least a couple of years, going on three, we've been going live every week on Thursday, part of our Thirsty Thursday series. So if you're thirsting for knowledge, you come to the right place. Today's topic is planning ahead before seeking or needing nursing home care, how to avoid unnecessary debt for you and your family. So look, many senior citizens, they may need the services of a nursing home at some point in their life. And you might assume that government assistance or maybe health insurance is going to step in and cover the cost if you can't afford those services. Unfortunately, you'd be wrong. Neither health insurance nor Medicare covers long-term care. And so because obtaining long-term care insurance, which is a great solution because that can be very expensive and very few people have it, Medicaid could become your only option. Medicaid coverage, it's not a given. Understand that. If you have assets, or let's say if you've recently transferred away assets, Medicaid may determine that you don't qualify for coverage until a certain amount of time has passed. And if this happens, you and your family can face significant medical bills. And if you can't pay, well, guess what? Nursing homes may take you to court to get reimbursed for the care that they've given you that hasn't been paid for. So, what steps can you take to avoid this? First, before applying for Medicaid, get a better understanding of the timeline, we call it, known as the look back period, that can affect your eligibility. Then, once you sort of get a handle on that, engage in proper Medicaid or asset protection planning well in advance of this timeline. Now, when you qualify for Medicaid, you have to submit an application to your local Medicaid office, and as part of this process, the state will look at any money or property you may have transferred within that look back period. In Florida, that's a 5-year period. We call it the 5-year look back. This look back period can have really serious consequences. You may not have engaged in appropriate asset protection planning. You may not be able to qualify for nursing home care for many months. And guess what? The result is that a lot of elderly people have to then spend down their savings and liquidate their assets to privately pay for their care before Medicaid kicks in and starts covering anything. So if a person is no longer has any resources and is subject to a disqualification period where they can't get on Medicaid, my gosh, family members may have to step in and bear the cost on their own. So what can you do? The answer is to start planning as soon as possible. It seems like a good age is at or around age 65, although again, everybody's situation is different. So here are some options to explore. Number one, an option that's commonly done is putting assets into a special kind of trust called a qualified, actually not, my apologies, a Medicaid Asset Protection Trust, Medicaid Asset Protection Trust. And this may be a good tool for you to shelter various assets like stock accounts, mutual funds, bank accounts. Let's say a home that has unprotected equity, too much equity in it. Medicaid only protects a certain amount of the equity in the home, and a lot of other assets. Another option is contributing income that exceeds Medicaid allowances to what's called a pooled income trust, pooled trust. This can allow you to qualify for Medicaid while diverting excess income to a trust that pays qualified expenses on your behalf. And so what this will do is will enable you to benefit from income and not spend it on things that Medicaid could have otherwise covered. That's a pooled trust option. And the third option is what we call spousal refusal. So, your spouse, if married, may also have options that can help you qualify for Medicaid. Again, one of these options is exercising what's called a right of spousal refusal, a process that is available in Florida. Not every state, most don't have it. Florida, you can do it, where the income and the assets of your spouse can be removed from consideration in your Medicaid eligibility analysis. And as always, an elder law attorney like us here at Legacy Planning Law Group can help you understand if certain transfers are permissible under the Medicaid rules without triggering that Medicaid penalty. If you'd like to know a little bit more about planning ahead before seeking nursing home care and how to avoid unnecessary debt for you and your family. And maybe if you'd like to know how we can help, we'd love to talk to you. So each week we extend an invitation to go ahead and have a short phone call with us, an introductory call. We call it our discovery call, where we can sort of start the conversation. You can tell us what's on your mind. I tell you, scheduling is very easy. We make it very easy. Just go to our website, legacyplanninglawgroup.com, select the book your free phone call button, takes you straight to our booking calendar. Again, this call is complimentary. If you have enjoyed this video, I'd kindly ask that you like it. Also invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have more and more videos that we're putting up. They've been very well received on other topics relating to elder law and estate planning and so forth. So I hope you've enjoyed this talk that we have entitled Plan Ahead Before Seeking Nursing Home Care and Avoid Unnecessary Debt for You and your family. If you're interested, come back next week at this time. I'm going to give another Facebook Live talk. Same day, same time, just a different topic. So if you're thirsty for knowledge, we will quench your thirst. On behalf of everybody here at my firm, we like to call Team Legacy. Go make it a great day, make it a better world, and go Jags this weekend.